So guess who came back? Zimmerman, who reported to officers this past Sunday, 4 days ago, that he was punched in the face for bragging about being Trayvon Martin's killer. Now, there are conflicting accounts of who initiated this. So he's saying the guy just approached him, said, "You're the one who did this," and just went out, just popped him. The other people, witnesses, are saying that he basically went in there and was showboating about it and go, "Oh yes, I'm the guy who shot that teenager 4 years ago." Some paraphrasing sort of what presumably he would have said to introduce himself. Um, so really, we don't know who's telling the truth. I'm inclined to believe them just because it's more people, and I don't think they're all in some grand ball conspiracy to get him in any more trouble than he's already been in. Um, if and again, this was reported today, which is why I'm speaking on it. So before today, we had no idea about this incident. Multiple days passed, and it just now broke out. My only response is really just, why is there such a, I guess, intensity in people to seek harm on others? I don't know if he was bragging about this. I could be wrong. That whole report could be completely incorrect. But if he was, what rationale do you have for going, "I murdered somebody"? What rationale do you have to go for, I killed this person"? Where can you play the hero in that? You can't. And that's why it just befuddles me that people even would want to speak to him. Just in knowing that, knowing the few, the little various incidents here and there that have happened since then. I mean, like, not one of these can I portray him in a light that is positive. And this isn't me coming and going and saying, "Oh well, I'm one of those liberals that wanted him to be in prison for the rest of his life." I'm not even one of those people, but I think what he did was wrong, and certainly he should have faced some jail time. But I've just kind of come to grips with it probably won't happen, and if that's the case, I'm slightly relieved that people have a sense of continuity and are coming after him in terms of saying that you did this, you should feel disgusted for that. Not no physical harm or anything, which is something I've heard other people say but advocated against, just because it doesn't really, in my view, an eye for an eye leaves the whole world blind. Obviously, that was someone who, if he killed somebody that I cared about, I might not feel that way. But it's just, you know, it's a conflicting view because I'm not trying to in any way justify what he did, and I am getting a little off topic, so I'll just end it here. I'm predicting that we'll see another incident with him in probably the next 2-3 months, maybe shorter than that, because it's so strange to me how I kind of go through my memories. I'm sitting just right here when I read the report today. The same thing when I woke up that morning about the gun sale a couple of months ago. Um, Last year in December with the scandal on Twitter, calling the girlfriend of his I guess trying to defame her for sleeping with someone he identified as a Muslim. Saw the TYT video. That's how I found out about that. Um, Back in May, one of the kids came up to me in May of last year, said, "Oh, Zimmerman got shot," and whatever, that was that. And I'm trying to remember how I found out about the other ones. So the one in January of last year with the little bottle crap, all of it. I mean, it's so interesting to me how I keep thinking about these long stretches of time keep passing, and he just has different things happening over and over again. It's like on the one hand you want to call it a saga or an event, but it's moving slowly, and I'm trying to figure out, how does it end? Is he going to get jail time? Is he going to realize that what he's doing is causing controversy? I want to see if he actually faces some repercussions for some of this stuff, and it just doesn't feel like he is. Like he's invincible from going to prison, and that I don't see that with anyone else. So I'm really just bothered by his continued relevance, especially in a case like this. Thank you for watching and have a good day.